Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Trojans and the Thunder. The Thunder are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Kevin Berry, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Coming to the plate now, Nicholas Velasquez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Dan, Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They have certainly had it going lately, winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Macias backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Dario.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Suarez tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. Avery Phillips waits on deck. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Striding into the box, Avery Phillips. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch coming, here it is. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Suarez stands at first with 1 out. Now a throw over, runner back safely. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Here's the 1-1. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Batting 4th, the designated hitter, Fernando Sanchez.
Striding forward now is the DH, Fernando Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question.
And hang on, he's out. Gunned down, trying to swipe a bag with 2 away, and that's going to put an end to the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ethan Kinsler gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Alexis Elias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Dan, Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. And the screwball got him swinging 1 gun.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box now, Danny Deardorff. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. The average coming in at 266. No home runs as of yet, and a pair of RBIs. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Weakly hit towards first. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5.
So striding forward now, Clayton Anderson. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Suarez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the DH, Fernando Sanchez.
Fernando Sanchez.
First offering on its way. Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it. The right fielder, W. Young.
Now at the plate, W. Young. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch.
No.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now here's the pitch. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
So now to the plate, Jose Razaban. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Standing in, Caleb Green. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Now a move over to first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. First offering on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Barehanded at his knees. He's out. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Into the box, Pedro Soria comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Soria.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the box, Vance Baird.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping into the box, Bernard Sands hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Sands stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Top of the third set to get underway, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Kelly Prescott.
Kelly Prescott.
First pitch on its way.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Ramirez is after it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Jalen.
Now at the plate, Jalen Payne. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Nicholas Velasquez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 0-1 on its way.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. And he fouls this one off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Jason Fisher, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Mariano Macias, as he'll take a look at ball 1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball. 2-0 to count.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
2-2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Orlando Ramirez will be next. Strike 3 called. Nasty screwball there for out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The catcher, Orlando Ramirez.
At the plate now, Orlando Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. So stepping in, Dario Suarez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the first baseman, Avery Phillips.
Digging in to try it again, Avery Phillips. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Fouled off. Oh, and 2. Here it comes.
Ball. Line 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No, that's the ball. We're playing 2-2.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Next will be the designated hitter, Fernando Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Sanchez swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2 balls and a strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
3-1 to him now. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Yeah.
At the plate, W. Young comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Now to the plate, Alexis Elias back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And no call on the screwball there, so the count moves to 1-2 now. Here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Danny Deardorff. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Green comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 5.
Settling in now, Clayton Anderson. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And And that's low, ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pedro Soria, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Vance Baird would be next. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in, Vance Baird. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. All even now, 2-2. Fouled away. He's set. The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Jose Razaban.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
1-1 the count. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. fouled off. Another try at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Hard hit toward the hole, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
So now to the plate, Caleb Green, as he'll take a look at ball one. Here's a look over to first, and late reactions, and they got him.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
A ball and a strike.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Kelly Prescott, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Prescott, 33 years old. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him. Hit in the air to shallow center. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. In now, Bernard Sands. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1. And that's the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So coming to the plate, Jason Fisher. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Mariano Macias.
Stepping in, Mariano Macias. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go as the third baseman, Jalen Hayne. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Elias is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Nicholas Velasquez.
Ready for another shot now. Nicholas Velasquez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck, high and deep to left field. Around first, he's digging for second, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of the slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Standing in now, Dario Suarez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Avery Phillips.
Now in the box, Avery Phillips. He's set, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Orlando Ramirez.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hops this one up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Alexis Elias.
Ready once again, Alexis Elias. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Looking to send him packing again.
Ball.
Fastball well outside. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. One out, nobody on. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, third baseman, Danny.
Ready for another chance, Danny Deardorff. First things first, here's the throw over, and the runner will get back standing. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, one man out. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, number 5.
Now batting, Clayton Anderson. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No ball, 1 strike.
Well, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Fernando Sanchez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's another 0-2.
Ball. Playing 12, 1-2. Ball, no.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Now another 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Stepping in now, W. Young, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. And there's out number 2.
The bat, number 13. Shortstop, Jose Razaban.
Into the box now, Jose Razaban. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Soria is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Pedro Soria.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Now here's a screwball that misses, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Soria stands in at an impressive 6'5", swings and throws left-handed. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 44. There.
Into the box now, Vance Baird. First offering on its way.
Ball.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
The 1-0. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny that.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. To short. And that's through for a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
At the plate now, Jason Fisher, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Caleb Green.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Throw into second.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Mark Stevens is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Stevens.
Into the box now, Kelly Prescott, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman,
Calvin Sharp will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Calvin Sharp.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Digging in and looking for more, Nicholas Velasquez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Manchester is out in front, 1-0. Calvin Sharp will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot.
Calvin Sharp.
Leading off the inning, Mariano Macias, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Mariano Macias.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. At the plate, Orlando Ramirez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
In now, Alexis Elias. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Pulled toward right center field. Suarez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Kelly Whiteside enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder Dario Suarez.
Dario Suarez.
First delivery to him on the way.
No.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Two and one.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
The 2-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
So now to the plate, Avery Phillips. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Fernando Sanchez.
Coming to the plate now, Fernando Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Baird is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Danny Deardorff.
Deardorff.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeehaw! 0-1.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Prescott recovers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
So digging in now, Clayton Anderson. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep to straightaway right. And that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get there, and he's in at third now as the tying run after the 1-out triple.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I like the effort with the leap, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third. Carlos De La Torre comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Carlos De La Torre.
Standing in now, Pedro Soria,
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Green has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll have to hold tight at third, so it'll take a 2-out hit now to try to plate that tying run. Digging in now, Vance Baird, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Two outs here with a runner at third. Weakly hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Trojans will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Manchester came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Ethan Kinsler earns his 5th winner of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Kevin Barry is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the home team, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.